Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Vegas. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
I like the call, using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, shot. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Look at play action. And he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
70 Timberwolf.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. His throw left side is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
At their own 4-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Tremble comes in motion. They'll stay on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's done it again. Back-to-back good runs. 19 this time. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring the best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out,
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, here's Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jermaine Johnson. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Got his receiver on the inside. He's got it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Tag. Cougar 19.
A run. Genty. That's a move that deserves more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
All on the 27. Here's second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Like it.
We'll run the toss to Genty. Great job by the defense. No cutback lane. No nothing on that one. Out of bounds. A loss of 4 on that play.
You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut upfield. But there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes, and he had no choice to just go out of bounds.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air, on third down is McCarthy. A high throw over the middle that's taken in.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. To the left side, he's caught by Schultz. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Genty will score. Touchdown Raiders.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he ran right through one tackler, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball into his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result. Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up third.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, they go with Jeanty.
Jeanty, ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Here's Logan Cook now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Smith now to throw on first down. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, Smith. To the right side, he finds McMillan. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
26-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Smith to throw on first and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Now it is first and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
Cowboy 80.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. That is taken in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars will level things out at 7 apiece.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go.
19, sorry, Mustang 19.
To throw is McCarthy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. Quick throw, taken in.
McCarthy's pass complete to number 81. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Jaguars' 42-yard line.
Second and 5.
You, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Genty. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
60 Bison, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go!
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Crap ball 80. Dragon 60. Check out.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Raiders.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes. Of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Smith. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. And some good blocking, springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. First half laid out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
36-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From 29, here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, Nick.
Smith next. The catch made by McMillan. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and 10. To throw. Smith. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. They get 18 on the pitching catch. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
And the Jaguars.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the 3rd quarter.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. It bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the set. Check. Go!
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Jaguars are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4th down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Here we go, set.
Let the fullback try to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Evan McPherson.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. Whoa. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Jumping a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave and they chilling on shore. What's it used to be a rich when you're inside? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about those memories.
Let's go. 72 for Wood.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught And a good job rallying for the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up a third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A big play there for the Raiders. 33 yards.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 35, here's second and 6.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Now McCarthy. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible. Because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tremble comes in motion.
Hawk 70.
The drive will start on the ground. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From 31, here is second down and 5. To throw is Smith. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Jacksonville.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A first down throw for Smith. That's taken in by McMillan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Second down and 3. To the pylon, he's in. Tenerella McMillan. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This one complete right side. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They run out of the gun with Genty. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Set up. Liking 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check out.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy.
him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check out.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
This is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route line towards the boundary in tight coverage. You've got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late and this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it, he puts it on the line, and the result is a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tremble comes in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
Smith's pass.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Cougar 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he'll get it down to the 12. That'll give him a new set of downs to be close.
And the Raider first down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Ready?
Once again, it's Genty. And he's into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nacua. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Smith forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.